everyone. I'm going to be prepping for my first anime convention. I have tabled at... I feel like it's really loud. Anyways, I'm going to be tabling at my first anime convention in Seattle, SakuraCon, and I'm so surprised that I got in because I've seen a lot of other artists have been trying to get in SakuraCon and haven't been able to because it's a lottery. So I don't know why or how I got in, but I got in. So I'm gonna be planning for that. And I have done like Minamart before. I've like done events in Houston, but I have never tabled at like an anime convention, which is a 3-day event out of state. There's so much planning to do, but I plan on making tote bags, more prints, and stickers. And some of the like old inventory that I had was like older artwork that I made because the first tabling event, which was in October, which was Minamart, I just like printed stuff to kind of fill up my table because I had never really tabled before. I was like majorly unprepared and I did pretty well despite my table looking meh. But yeah, so I'm trying to like come up with like a new inventory alongside just like the Nana prints that I'm gonna be bringing. I want to make tote bags out of double-sided tote bags, which I'm gonna get order soon. More stickers, and I do want to make more prints. And I guess I'm just like I don't know what's gonna sell really. I feel like all the events I've been to like recently weren't like the crowd wasn't catered to like artist alley event goers or whichever. Like it's just like people like they were just like random events like in Houston. So I am like, man, I just like don't really know what's gonna sell because random things that I didn't think was gonna sell ended up selling at these events that I went to recently. And so now I'm like super confused. I'm like, I have no idea. But yeah, we're gonna start doing that and for the best, I guess.
So for SoccerCon, I had a lot of prints that I had planned. I just did not have enough time. So I only did like a couple of them, and the first one that I did was Fullmetal Alchemist, which is an anime that I have wanted to make fan art for so long. I just feel like I've never been able to do it justice, and I don't know, I just kind of psyched myself out of it. But yeah, in this one, I wanted to draw Ed and Al in like a fighting stance or just something a little bit more dynamic because I didn't want to just draw like a standard portrait for these two. And I wanted to kind of have movement in it, which you'll see at the very end, and how I kind of make use of like how in the show like it has like lightning and stuff and just like elements of just like rubble flying around and lots of movement in like the battle scene. So I kind of wanted to do that. And I will say, rendering armor, I have never done that before. Not that I remember anyway. But this was so difficult. And I feel like I did a pretty good job. I think even just like the poses in general were just like really out of my comfort zone. But I had a lot of fun with it. I had a lot of fun. For the next print, I wanted to do Miku's World is Mind and kind of put a little bit of like a magazine fashion spread kind of twist on it. I was really inspired by like Japanese um, fashion magazines that are like super cutesy and has like a lot of pink, a lot of like sparkles. And I kind of wanted to do it's sort of like an interview, sort of, which you'll see in the very end. But with the initial pose, I kind of saw inspiration on like Pinterest, where I saw like models are kind of laying down with like a spreadsheet behind them. A spreadsheet, that's not the right word. Like a backdrop behind them. That's what I'm looking for. And yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do with this one. I definitely will say this one felt a little bit easier just because like I'm pretty used to drawing more standard poses, especially after finishing the Fullmetal Alchemist print like right before this. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty in the groove. I know what I'm doing, and like it went by pretty smoothly, honestly. So I'll talk a little bit about my coloring process when it comes to doing it digitally. I usually will do a sketch and then do like a cleaner line art over it, maybe if I'm not feeling lazy. But honestly, like I just kind of just go in with colors like right under the sketch layer that you can see here. And then I go over and like multiply and do like a probably like a darker orangey red depending on like what color I want the shadows, and just kind of do that all over the base color. I feel like when I'm doing digital painting, I'm like a little lazy. I feel like I would probably make my life a little easier if I did like a cleaner line art, because then when I'm painting and stuff, I kind of get lost in like where everything goes, and just it just gets lost in translation somehow. Um, but yeah, I this is just my way of getting it done. I just can't. I'm just so lazy, honestly. Like you can see here that I am just straight up putting blocks just to kind of see how it'll look like before I render everything in. And then I just straight up start rendering it. I usually kind of just use the darker color to kind of like line everything out, and then I also use a mixture of like the lasso tool to kind of help with this process.
Hey guys, so God, I really didn't do that. Hey guys, so I'm working on stuff for SoccerCon. I have like 2 weeks left, and I finished like 2 of the new prints that I'm going to be having. I have more of my silkscreen stuff, and I'm making like a bunch of stickers, and I really need to get these done before maybe Wednesday, and then I'm gonna get them shipped from Sticker App, and I might just do expedited shipping because like I need this stuff to arrive in time. So we'll see, but hopefully everything goes well. I've been working so much because I have like 2 other jobs besides Okay, misspeak. I have two other jobs aside from doing illustration stuff, so I haven't been really sleeping a lot because I've just been like, I need to work on stuff. But hopefully everything will be okay. And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
So usually I'll do my sketching like right on my iPad in Procreate, but for this particular thing, I just kind of wanted to draw on paper. So that's kind of what this is. And I love Dungeon Meshi, it's so good. So for this particular sticker, the lore behind it was like a friend of a friend was gonna commission me to draw like or just design like a logo for like her shop, and this is kind of like my fault because I didn't really ask for like maybe like a deposit or half the payment before like starting all the sketches. But we had this like whole thing planned, and I was like, oh, I'll do like fairies. I had like a mood board, I had the colors down, like different designs, and I basically got ghosted. And I had kind of shown her like examples of like what I was gonna do, and she ended up being like, "Yeah, I actually got someone else to do the logo," and I was like, okay, 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 okay. So the designs I made like were never used for anything, and I've had them for like a couple of years, and I was like, wait, these look cute still. So I kind of just decided to kind of turn them into stickers, which I do plan on making a fairy sticker sheet. I draw a lot of fairy art now that I think about it. So I think doing something fairy related with like a bunch of smaller stickers would be super cute. But yeah, this one was just, me just kind of seeing if the logo would translate well or the logo design. But yeah, I really like how this one turned out, and I definitely want to make more of these. So here's the process on how I made my Zoro stickers, and I had like a whole One Piece grouping that was in the style, and I think it was like after doing these stickers that I was like, oh, like this sticker sort of design or style is pretty fun. So a lot of my other stickers after this are kind of like done in the same way. So I wanted to, just kind of chibiify the character. And yeah, I kind of just start the sketching process like on Procreate itself. And I kind of like the chibi style where their feet are bigger. I don't know, like it's just like a stylistic preference. It reminds me of like Panty and Stocking and like the Powerpuff Girls sort of thing. Like I love the I think animator who did like Panty and Stocking, Yo Yoshinari. Oh my gosh, his art is so epic. And yeah, I really like that style. So that's kind of like where I was going with this. I also realized that whenever I'm doing this, I like thicker lines. If I do like thinner line art, it always looks really strange to me. So these all kind of have like similar line width. There isn't really anything that's like thicker or anything, or thinner in terms of like the line art here. I'm also doing this thing where I color the line art, but I kind of add like, instead of just doing like gray clouds, I do like several different shades of it, which it kind of doesn't really make like too much sense. Like, especially when you see like Zoro's like shirt, there's like a little bit of the yellow in the line art. I don't know, it just like looks kind of fun to me. Like, it's not just like straight up what it should be, but I don't know, it like adds like a little bit more dimension to just like the colors and stuff. Like in his pants, you can see there's a little bit of yellow and green, and there really isn't like a way or like a reasoning particularly of what color I choose to kind of line out in particular places, but I don't know, it just looks really pretty to me. So that's kind of why I'm doing all that right here.
Hey guys, again. I think it's been like a day or so since I last filmed this thing, and I'm sure there's probably more videos of me drawing and stuff, but I am exhausted. I don't know when my tote bags are gonna come in. They haven't really sent anything, but they said they should arrive in time, so I'm really hoping they do. I'm finishing up more stickers, and man, I'm like getting stressed. I definitely should have planned earlier. There's just so much going on, but it'll all play out, hopefully.
And for the last speed paint that I'm going to include in this video is Miku and Sonic. I love these characters so much. They are just like my, honestly, top 10 characters ever. And I was like, you know what? I will put them together. And yeah, that's kind of how it birthed this beautiful, beautiful specimen, beautiful art. I love it. Shout out to myself for making this.
Alright, I finished doing all the stickers and I just placed the order, which I will do an unboxing in a later video whenever that comes in. But yeah, these are all of the stickers that I made, and I have been grinding a really strange and probably unhealthy amount. I have not been getting enough sleep, which I mentioned in the previous clips, but I finally finished, and oh my gosh, the amount spent on manufacturing these stickers was insane, but I think it's worth it. I'm excited, but yeah, let me show y'all. This was just something that I wanted to do for my own personal enjoyment, and I'm sure other people know this meme, but it's just so funny. But yeah, it's just like a mixture of like, I mean, this is that from Azomangadeo, the Sonic fandom, which I thought was just super funny. And yeah, more like One Piece to do Tenna, Miku and Sonic. This was a completed sticker I did. of, wow, okay, I just realized there is so much dust. This blanket that I'm using on my desk is so, the lint that comes off of it, it's like, I don't know, it's crazy. It just like sheds. So it's all over my tablet, and sometimes I'm just so sleep deprived, I just like don't even notice it's there till I'm filming. But yeah, so there's like some of that, some Soul Eater stuff, Free Ren, Trigun, Prince of Jellyfish, some more Soul Eater, and then Jojo Meshi, Spy X Family, and then Mob Psycho. And then I also did made a sticker sheet that hopefully it'll get printed correctly, because on sticker wrap the cut line was a little too thick, so I had to manually like add in a note to let them know like where to put the cut lines, but hopefully that comes out okay. And yeah, I'm like trying to see if there's like work in progress stuff that I want to show you down there. Oh, let me just scroll at the bottom. Okay, so I got stickers of these done. I actually made a print of this, but it did not do well. But the drawing blew up on Instagram. So I was like, you know what? Maybe it's just the form that it was being sold in. That's why like it didn't do well. So I just made stickers of it. I already have stickers of these and the same thing. I made Sonic wearing Shadow skin because I thought it was like really cute, and I just came up with it one night. And then some cat stickers that I thought were so cute. So yeah, these are the stickers, and I'm really hoping that they all come out really well, hopefully. But yeah, I'll probably just end this video here on all the stickers that I finished. I really hope y'all enjoy this weird process prepping, I don't know what's going on video, but I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.